Hi Spring Thingers, welcome to the soap carving activity. You'll have a bar of soap in your bag. You'll also need a pencil to mark out your design, or you could use a pen. You'll need a table knife or butter knife, not a sharp knife. You can use this yourself to cut your initial design into the soap. Something to scrape away layers of soap with as well. I've got two different peelers, the Y shape or safety peeler. I've got your sort of classic potato peeler with a little eye gouger there that can catch bits of the soap as well. And I've got a teaspoon, but another great thing might be a paper clip. You could use some scissors, or you could use another thing like a pen. So what we'll do is, if you come in nice and close, I'm going to start drawing out a design on my piece of soap. So we're going to use our pencil to mark really clear lines in our bar of soap. So you can see what I'm doing here is I'm designing a little face just like that on the instruction sheet. I've got a circle here with my pencil for the eye, and you can see some of the soaps coming away already. And I'm also going to mark out the mouth here at the side of the soap. So it's going to be a little bit like Pac-Man sort of style. Okay, so now we've got our design drawn in. What we're going to do is we're going to take our knife here, and we're going to very carefully cut away any of the large pieces of soap that we don't want. So I want a sort of circular face. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off this bottom bit here. Okay, and I'm marking that with my knife as we go. And then I'm going to round off these already round corners at the top of my soap with my knife. And I'm doing this on a plastic tray here so that I don't get soap everywhere, okay? If you are not sure about using the knife, what you can do is you can ask your adult to help you. So I'm going to start by cutting this end off the bar of soap with my knife. I'm just going to do a gentle sawing motion through the soap with my knife, and it's got little teeth that are helping me get through, and that's why we don't want one of those sharp kitchen knives. We actually want one of these ones that you'd use at the table that's got little teeth. It's a bit like a saw. Don't forget, you can ask your adult to help you with this if you want. Okay, so you can see I've cut the bottom of my bar of soap off, and I've got my peeler now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to round off this end by shaving it down, and I'm going to round off all of my corners as well to make this look a little bit more like a face. So you can see I'm using it gently, and I'm only cutting the soap. This is one of those traditional style of peelers, but what you could use as well is a Y-shaped peeler that I've got here, and you can just do the same thing and peel layers of soap back. Okay, and I'm just rounding off the edges so that it looks a little bit more like a head. Okay, why don't you come back in a mo when I've done a little bit more, and I'll show you how far we've got. Okay, so I've done my mouth, but to do it was really simple. Okay, what we did was we cut with our knife in a V shape that way, okay, in on the V, and then we made the other side into the middle. So you should be able to see that more clearly there, cutting in on the V. And now you can see on the bottom I've rounded off these corners here. There we go. You can see that's nice and smooth. For his eye here, I used a teaspoon to dig into the soap and round out so that my little man's got an eye. And it's starting to look a bit more like a dinosaur's head, I think, than a person's face maybe, with a great big open mouth there. And then on the top, I thought I'd give him some hair. So I cut some deep lines into the soap just so he's got little spikes of hair. When you think about that, and even if you come and have a look, he'll stand up on his own. Nom 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 nom. That's great. I love my soap man. I hope you can make maybe some better designs than I can. I'm not so good, not so artistic, but there you go. There's an introduction into soap carving. And that's it for soap carving. Good luck, and show us what you get up to. There's mine.